Hello, and today on the Monster Painter, we're cracking open the Terrain Crate and digging through the Treasury. All right, the Treasury. It's got 22 pieces in it, and it looks like quite a rich set, so to speak. Produced by Mantic, who have been producing these excellent terrain crates over the years. This particular one has been sitting on my pile of shame for quite a long time, so long that I actually primed up one of the pieces well long ago. What's in this thing? Well, we get a whole bunch of great big treasure piles. I love treasure piles. And a plinth. And a pile of armor. That's kind of cool. Another pile of armor with a very noodly weapon. More piles of treasure because dungeons are full of piles of treasure. A second plinth. The whole thing contains 2 sets of each sculpt. There's some more treasure. And of course, we get the wonderful little fiddly bits. Probably a little more practical in terms of using as treasure tokens and that kind of thing. Definitely some interesting little sculpts. More treasure piles. And a crown on a cushion. That's cool. Never see that before. A goblet and a bowl. A little noodly looking. Still more piles of treasure. And still more piles of treasure. And, yep, a very noodly looking goblet. 1 sword in a stone. Another sword in the stone. Is there something I don't know about the Arthurian legends? 2 swords and stones? Seems a little excessive. And I guess this is what you get when you pull that sword out. And of course, most impressively, a eensy-weensy little coin purse. All very fun. And here we have a closer look at those treasure piles. They look juicy. You really have to prime, well, you don't prime these, but you have to put on a pretty good base coat to get them started. The prime that they come with takes the paint, but it's a little hydrophobic. This is everything. I started one with just a gold base coat as a novelty, and then I did everything else in either gray or brown, a more traditional kind of base coat for me. And here we see them. They're starting to get going. Takes a while. Big treasure piles. The treasure chests are getting started. The plinths, I finished them up quick. Low-hanging fruit, after all. And here we have them moving along, inch by inch, getting closer to completion, looking more and more like wonderful treasure to fill the hearts of greedy adventurers with joy. And here's the final products. Treasure to fit a king. Great stuff. And noodly goblets, I can forgive, but that mold line is something terrible. I love the little coin purses. I'm going to have to mount them on a base so that they'll be effective treasure tokens. 2 swords and stones, 1 magical. The treasure chest piles are great. I'm going to find a lot of use for these. And of course, a little pile of gold and loot. Every dungeon needs piles of gold and loot, and we got a nice set of treasure piles in this baby. A treasure pile of unconventional nature for the fighters. They deserve treasure too. And more treasure piles. Great stuff. I'm sure the PCs will think they can put all this stuff in their backpack and call it out of the dungeon in one go. There is only one real audience for this much treasure. Our Chardalon, my favorite dragon. So, Archarlan, what do you think of all these goodies?
Yeah, they're really nice. I really like them, but there's one little thing.
What is that, Archarlan?
Could really use a lot more, you know.
In other business, why is the Monster Painter gathering up mutant dinosaurs? Only Mort knows. Mort and Fleckiar. Next week on the Monster Painter, I take another run at my pile of shame and try to build myself a chemical plant. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell!
monster painter.